Discipline your emotions. Master your mind. Master your life. Introduction. The emotional battlefield. Every day, we wake up and step onto a battlefield. Not against the world, not against other people, but against ourselves. Against our own emotional impulses. The rising tide of frustration, fear, anger, jealousy, and doubt that threatens to derail our peace, our clarity, our success. We live in a world that overglorifies emotional expression but underteaches emotional control. We hear phrases like, "speak your truth," "follow your heart," and "go with your gut" so often that we forget the immense power of intentional restraint. We forget that not every emotion deserves a stage, a spotlight, or a reaction. Disciplining your emotions is not about suppressing them. It's about mastering them. It's about recognizing the storm without becoming the storm. Emotional discipline gives you an edge. It sharpens your decision-making, protects your relationships, and aligns your actions with your highest values. This book is your blueprint for emotional mastery, so you can lead with clarity, act with purpose, and live with power. Chapter 1. Emotions versus emotional discipline. Emotions are not the enemy. They are messengers. They give us insight into our environment, our values, and our triggers. But without discipline, emotions can become dictators, leading us down paths of regret, overreaction, and self-sabotage. Some people feel anger but choose calm. Some feel fear but choose courage. That is emotional discipline in action, the ability to feel deeply without acting impulsively. Emotional discipline does not mean emotional suppression. Suppression buries emotion. Discipline channels it. When you suppress your feelings, they fester. But when you discipline them, you honor them without being ruled by them. Emotional reactions may bring short-term relief, but they often come with long-term consequences. Discipline begins with self-awareness, recognizing what you're feeling, asking where it came from, and choosing your response with intention. It's not easy, but it's trainable. Chapter 2. Pause before you react. Reacting is easy. It's primal. It's instant. But greatness doesn't come from reacting. It comes from pausing, reflecting, and responding. The pause is where your power lives. Practice the 10-second rule. Count to 10, breathe deeply, and ask yourself, what response aligns with who I want to be? Journaling and breathwork are powerful tools that help you slow down the moment and return to your center. Even 3 deep breaths can reset your nervous system. Over time, that pause becomes your new habit, and you take back control. Chapter 3. Emotional intelligence, not equal to emotional indulgence. There's a myth that emotional intelligence means expressing everything. That's not intelligence. That's indulgence. True emotional intelligence is the ability to identify, understand, and manage your emotions responsibly. It's not about emotional dumping. It's about responsible reflection. Act like a thermostat, not a thermometer. Don't just absorb emotions. Set the tone. You don't need to broadcast every emotion to prove you're real. You need to lead them with wisdom. Chapter 4. The myth of being real. When emotional, "I'm just being real," is often a license for emotional recklessness. There's a difference between authenticity and irresponsibility. Authenticity doesn't justify emotional explosions. Discipline means knowing when to speak and how to speak, without causing harm. Choose impact over impulse. Choose clarity over chaos. True realness is about restraint, not rawness. Chapter 5. How to train your emotional muscle. Daily, like physical strength, emotional discipline is built with daily reps. Start with morning routines. Ground yourself before the world can shake you. Practice gratitude. Reflect daily. Build self-talk rituals like, "This is uncomfortable, but I can handle it. My emotions are temporary. My choices are permanent." End each day with reflection. What did I handle well? Where can I improve? You build emotional strength in the quiet moments, so you're ready for the storms. Chapter 6. Discipline in Relationships. Relationships are the ultimate testing ground for emotional discipline. You can't control others, but you can master how you respond. Listen more than you speak. Express, don't attack. Time your truth wisely. Don't weaponize silence, sarcasm, or guilt. These destroy trust. Use phrases like, "I feel," instead of "you always." Set boundaries with others, but also with yourself. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all. Chapter 7. Anger, Anxiety, and Emotional Triggers. Everyone has triggers, but triggers don't have to control you. Anger and anxiety are often masks for fear, pain, or insecurity. Ask, what's underneath this? Visualize yourself responding with calm. Breathe before you blast. Use mantras like, "This is a trigger, not a truth." Triggers lose their power when you stop giving them control over your identity. Chapter 8. The Power of Response. Reaction is instinct. Response is maturity. The gap between stimulus and response is where you reclaim your power. Use the mantra, pause, observe, choose. Train yourself to reflect instead of explode. Leaders, high performers, and emotionally strong people master the art of response. They are trusted, respected, and remembered. Not because they never feel emotion, but because they channel it wisely. Chapter 9. Emotional Discipline and Success. Success isn't just about talent. It's about emotional control. Top athletes, CEOs, and leaders don't succeed because they're always confident. They succeed because they're consistent under pressure. Discipline helps you stay focused, delay gratification, and make decisions based on purpose, not emotion. Practice resilience rituals. Learn to reset quickly. Anchor decisions in your values, not your moods. The people who win in life aren't emotionless. They're emotionally disciplined. So can you be? Conclusion. Emotions are data, not direction. Emotions are real, but they aren't always right. They are indicators, not instructions. You have the right to feel, but you have the responsibility to lead yourself. Discipline isn't cold, it's clear, and clarity is power. This is your moment. Discipline your emotions and take back your life. Here's a quote I live by. Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. Denzel Washington.